Question to Freak. If jungle is the strongest role in the game by far, and this is an uncontested point, why do people not play the role? People don't play jungle because it's a stressful role. Question. Why is jungle a stressful role? Oh, well, I mean, it's because you need to, if you want to be good at it, you have to maintain focus on 3 different lane states, objective timers. You need to track the enemy jungler, summoner spells, gank opportunities, all these things. Okay. If you need to do all these things to win a game, should the role not have even a slightly augmented carry potential? If you need to keep track of all these things, and you need to do all of this micromanaging and all this shit, should you not have at least a slightly augmented thing? Mid laners playing the game, right? What do they focus on? Mid lane. And where's the enemy jungler? Where's the enemy support? That's it. As a jungler, you need to, if you're playing the role perfectly, you need to track all 3 lanes. You need to track all 3 wave states. You need to track your cam timers, enemy cam timers, enemy's position, as well as objective timers, and then ask yourself how you can play for the objectives. Thoughts?
The prior context that's needed is jungle is by far, and it's not close, the strongest role in the game. Jungle has room to be just strictly nerfed. Jungle is the main characters of League of Legends. And junglers, as I said, are kind of the main characters of League of Legends because junglers are still the best role in the game, are the main characters when it comes to killing these things. So junglers are main characters. They're the main characters of objectives, which means this smite that makes them the main character. And it's like, well, you're still the main characters when it comes to Baron and Dragon. Not only are junglers the main characters because they,
Yeah, exactly. So why not just make it, Mr. Freak, okay, that instead of giving junglers a late game buff, or a mid to late game buff, since you're skipping out on Doran's Blade or shit like that, why not just give their smite item, give them base stats? Why can it not just give base stats? Like, why does it have to be different? Why? Back in the day, right, for anyone that is unaware, the way that jungle used to work was that you would start the game and you could buy one of 2 items, Hunter's Machete or Hunter's Talisman. Hunter's Machete was an item that I'm pretty sure would give you a bit of attack speed, and it would make it so that you would lifesteal. Hunter's Talisman was something that every time you would do an AoE damage, it would do a burn, and you would get Omnivamp and heal off that burn, right? But it didn't really give you like crazy stats. And then eventually, from that 350 gold, you would upgrade it into, let's say, your chilling smite or your red smite or your whatever smite, and then your smite would actually become an item. Part of the issue nowadays, I'm going to make a tweet. No, hold on. I did this one time before. I need to save jungle chat. Only I can do it. So for anyone that's unaware, back in the day, I actually saved Hecarim. Boom. In July 6th of 2022, I saved Hecarim. Now it's time to save jungle. Let's go. Alright. An open letter to Riot Games. How to fix jungle. I need to think. Okay. So, one of the things about jungle, I'll explain it to you, was that back in the day, you would buy a smite item, but then this item would also consume a slot. So, it was okay, because at your 6 items, the effect that you got from your smite constituted an item upgrade, correct? Correct. But the problem is nowadays is that your jungle pet disappears. So when your jungle pet disappears, it allows you to have 6 items while also having this buff that no one else in the game can get nor buy, no matter how much they would want it. So that is something that at 6 items does make junglers by default way stronger, right? Because they have an upgrade that no one else can get. So let's fix that. Let's go. Bullet point 1. Let's do it. The fix for this is making jungle items return. Bring back a tank / fighter / would we also need a marksman one? Let me think. A champion like Kindred would always just go warrior anyways. Bring back, I guess just for the sake of diversity, why not? / marksman / tank. jungle item that your base item builds into, and make it consume a permanent slot for as long as it is in your inventory. Okay, what this does is it makes it so that junglers don't just receive a mid-game lead anymore for nothing, and they actually have to commit resources to acquiring a bonus power instead of just receiving one for free. Boom! Okay, nice. Okay, so now let's read the rest of this shit. Riot should implement a feature where if you load up in low master game and someone enters your allowed to look at them through face cam so you can perturb. I know what it means. Point A, smite. I do agree on one thing. Smite is too powerful. I want to start with like backstory. Okay. Back in the day, you could never smite champions. But the jungle changes are implemented in Season 5. Riot now gave junglers the opportunity to buy items that would allow them to smite enemy champions. The problem with this was that red / blue smite were too OP and made it so that the other options that were present were just completely outclassed. Only red / blue smite could smite champions. The effects were too strong, made it so that the other options that were present were just completely outclassed, which led to Riot removing the other options later on. Perfect. Dantes insulted his mom at the end of the tweet to assert dominance. No, but see, this is the thing you don't understand, is that if you're chill, it's like they'll actually listen to you. You don't get it. The problem is I don't think the balance team is malicious. I just think they aren't educated. So when you're younger, right, what do you think to yourself? You think my parents know everything. My parents know everything. They're the smartest people ever. They're always sure of themselves. And then as you grow up and as you become an adult yourself, what do you end up realizing? That we're all fucking... No one has the actual answers. They're just hoping to find the answers and do whatever they think might be right. Correct? It's the same thing with the balance team. The balance team, they don't actually know what all the options are. They don't actually know about all of these things. But it's then when you actually make them aware and you're like, yo, this is actually a thing that exists. It makes it so that now the balance team is like, oh, we never considered that approach before. But the problem is that players will think that the balance team has already thought of every option, which isn't actually the case. Right? But objectively, why would you know everything? I don't know everything, but I know jungle. Like, listen, I don't know everything, right? I know very little, actually. I'm a fucking... But I know two things. I know jungle and I know Hecarim. That's what I fucking know. Seriously. Smite... Did I say the solution here? The fix for this is making Smite a jungle exclusive summoner spell. It should not have combat effects whatsoever. Smite options should only impact a jungler's experience versus jungle camps and not be something that they can use against other champions. This not only reduces jungler's power over the game overall, it also makes it more enjoyable to play as a role in and of itself. Perfect. Smite is done. So we went over smite, we went over items. Okay, now let's watch what he has to say.
The main characters of League of Legends. Jungle is the main character. Are the main characters when it comes to killing these things. So junglers are main characters.
Adondas, can you mention that Smite should be able to be used only on jungle camps and creeps because you saw on creeps the skill expression that shouldn't be removed from the game? True. Smite should still be castable versus minions since it allows for actual skill expression. Example, Hecarim W plus Smite minion, Elise E plus Smite. Explain W plus Smite on Hecarim. You W and then you smite a minion to instantly cap out the 150 health healing. Points he clears. Okay. There is a huge issue right now with the jungle as a whole, and that issue can be very clearly stated. Junglers don't lose health. In fact, normally, starting from level 4, you actually heal off of doing camps. This is a problem. Every time a jungler clears a camp, there should be an opportunity cost between remaining healthy to gank and getting guaranteed gold and XP. Because that opportunity cost is not currently present, since you can be healthy no matter how many camps you take, it feels like junglers can always be on the map, which translates to laners feeling suffocated. The fix is simple. Upon killing a monster, you should not gain any health. With all the other changes listed above, it could also be looked into changing level 1 smite item cost to 350. To offer a refillable potion buy can also be a possibility. Monster damage should also be increased, especially as the game goes on, which would also make the smite against jungle monsters thing a bit more interesting. If monsters are now hard to kill, smite item options can be taking reduced damage from a jungle camp, or even dealing increased damage from a camp. This allows for skill expression and item choice for the role in and of itself. Why is bro putting in this much effort? Doesn't every Riot member have him blocked from all Yordle tweets? No. I actually have like literal direct contact with a few members of the Balance team that I talk to on and of itself, which makes the role itself more fun to play from a PvE standpoint, thus bringing more players to it. D. EXP. Currently, there is a very severe issue with the jungle. Downtime. Jungle camp respawn timers are 2 minutes 15. How long is an average full clear? Let's say, I would say like about like your level 1 full clear is like 1:45, then it's like, then it becomes a lot faster. It's like what, a minute, like 30, a minute 20, stuff like that. This means that the junglers have a lot of opportunity to look for plays after finishing their full clear, that they finish with full health, and they're able to just stay on the map and pressure for 30 to 45 seconds without losing anything. The solution is simple. Lower the camp respawn timers by... What's reasonable? 10 seconds? I say 10 seconds, right? 15 seconds, I think it's too much. This makes it so junglers are forced to reset earlier, which means they have less pressure on the map, thus allowing laners to feel more agency. This is also good because combined with the nerfs to minion XP that junglers receive, junglers will still be able to keep level with their soul laners if they're farming properly. Okay, perfect. So that's all I really need. Is there anything else I missed, chat? Let me think. When I think about the jungle role, I think smite. I think the smite items, I think reduce it by 10 seconds. I feel like this is good now. Am I missing anything? Because I mean, I targeted clears, right? I targeted XP. I targeted items, and I targeted smites. At Dantes, nobody will read all that. The rioters will. Boom. Alright, chat. It's time to fix jungle. Holy shit. What am I eating? Doner with french fries. Bro, we have the most solo queue one-trick team comp ever. What if I just told you guys so? That this game is winner's queue. Come to think of it, maybe I should have actually full cleared this game. But... Oh, no, I actually know what I can do. Wait, there's one of my Janus actually with this guy on his red now. I mean, that's chill. I mean, I have Conqueror, so I think we actually win every early game fight. I mean, honestly though, how insane of a full clear did I get level 1 this game? Like, I literally secured double crab. Oh my, dude, I'm literally level 5 at 5 minutes. I'm literally level 5 at not even 4.5 minutes. Good. Yeah, dude, holy shit. No, this game is so fucked for them, Jesus. That's not bad. I mean, if he can just trade this. Wow. But I'm actually insanely surprised. Should I just wait for Crab into mid gank? Go. And then we just instant invade his bot side right after. I mean, I know that my top side's gonna be gone. That's the reason why I want to play for these Krugs here and then just look for bot gank. There we go. Not another fucking Yon moment, dude. Thank Christ. Please do not flash. Nice. Listen, we just got the show, and now we're fucking vibing. Now I 1v9 easy. Was Jana such a good girl? Yeah, she is. Such a perfect little princess. My little angel in the support role. I see, dude. I'll just have the blue drop here. No! But where the fuck did Nocturne even go? Oh. I guess it's a Gore Drinker game, is it not? No, ICBA Gore Drinker, CBA Gore Drinker. Fully thought, yeah, ICBA. I mean, Yona is very full HP, there's no way he doesn't stay, right? No way he doesn't, no way he resets. I mean, bro, Gangplank literally has a free lane. Perfect. Now we just get the cleave. If I just got the serpents, bro, legit, versus Yon Seraphine. He thinks he can ult out. Oh. Nice. Not too shabby of a game. Guys, what if I told you that we actually have not lost a game today up to now?
Jungle has room to be just strictly nerfed.